Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Aqilah binti Masaili and my matric number is THM201024. I am from group 7. So before I start, I will introduce my group members. Nuralya, Saffiyah, Amirulia, Hazmeen, Nur Atiqah and Siti, Maryam. So our group are very interested to choose content 12 with the topic of Halal personal hygiene and cosmetic. Next, here is the table of content. We would like to present about introduction, main idea, case study and conclusion. Okay, then let me start the first presentation with me with the topic introduction. The concept of halal not focus on food only, but personal hygiene and cosmetic are also very important to all individual consumers. Halal personal hygiene and cosmetic are produced in the halal ecosystem in Malaysia. Demand for halal product is increasing worldwide. Personal care product it includes skincare and body care product like shampoo, hair dyes, and color cosmetic, and other hygiene products such as toothpaste and mouthwash. The industry is highly regulated in terms of product safety and manufacturing, but many of these products contain synthetic or man-made ingredients which can have a questionable origins, and this has application in terms of religious compliance. Next, this had to be emphasized because halal food and lifestyle products are a serious matter for a Muslim, and there is no worldwide demand for certified halal product. Every Muslim must consume only halal food and avoid food that is not halal or haram, or food that contains mashbu or questionable ingredients. The same goes for halal product. Nowadays, consumers of personal care product are very concerned about the ingredients in the product. This is because to avoid the use of chemical substance that can cause harm to a person or product that contain prohibited substance and do not follow the strict lines set by halal. In the cosmetic industry, where natural or organic ingredients are often used due to consumer demand for natural products, the pharmaceutical industry has to play it differently. Another thing, the ingredients found in personal hygiene product and halal cosmetic are divided into two, namely natural material and synthetic materials. So firstly, animal testing and animal derived ingredients are increasingly being replaced by natural ingredients. It is an example of a product skincare brightness use a cerebral wallet to his product. Natural ingredients are therefore increasingly of commercial importance to manufacture of a cosmetic product in these fast-growing sectors. Alright, natural ingredients tend to be more expensive to produce compared to their synthetic counterparts, and with an increasing industry focus on quality control and consumer safety, it will be interesting to see how long this trend for natural ingredients will last. Secondly, for synthetically manufactured pharmaceutical ingredients, natural ingredients are difficult to control in terms of reproducibility or quality and activity, and for this reason, natural essential oils are seldom used in commercially produced perfumes. The trend towards synthetically produced natural ingredients by the larger cosmetic manufacturer is partly due to the increasing cost of natural raw materials, but also due to the regulatory focus on the safety and quality control of the final cosmetic product.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nuralya Saffiyah binti Maryam and my matric number is -M201029. I will present about the main ideas of personal care ingredients. So actually, by looking good on the outside, it has never been so hazardous for our health and well-being. This is because there are thousands of personal care products that are containing chemical ingredients in it. For example, phthalates. It is commonly found in many personal care products, including deodorants and perfume. Then, similar to phthalates, many other petrochemical-based ingredients can be classed as halal due to their non-animal origin. This chemical actually can also be stored in fatty breast tissue and be passed on to a baby through breastfeeding. Furthermore, the anti-aging product segment is the fastest growing in the personal care industry. One of the most commonly used anti-aging ingredients in cosmetic preparation is collagen or hydrolyzed collagen. So collagen can be derived from bone and cartilage and can also be produced from fish bone, which is potentially acceptable by Muslims. And marine-based collagen is a safer alternative for Muslims. On top of that, the common muscle relaxant treatment Botox, it was originally used for medical reasons, which is on the surface appears to be halal due to its origin being a bacterial toxin. Next is filler or injection. It is to fill out deep wrinkles, and it also can be cross-linked with animal-based proteins, usually porcine-based. Other commonly used anti-aging ingredients include hyaluronic acid, which is derived from sodium hyaluronate and is available in a form that is suitable for vegetarians. Other than that, glycerin is also one of the most commonly used ingredients in all personal care products. It is used as humectant in anything from skin creams to shampoo and toothpaste. What is more, polyethylene glycol and its derivative butylene glycol, ethoxydi glycol, and dipropylene glycol are commonly used to help stop water and oil from separating. They are manufactured chemically, therefore there should not be any concern about their halal status, but they are associated with skin sensitive, toxicity, and even potential carcinogenicity. Lastly, when react with stearic acid, they can form other ingredients used in personal care products, such as sorbitol stearates, sorbitol oleate, sorbitol palmitate, and sorbitol triesteate. Next is about alcohol-free. So many personal care products claim to be alcohol-free. This is important for people who wish to avoid the drying effect alcohol has on the skin, and it's also for Muslims who are seeking halal compliant products, as Islam prohibits the consumption of intoxicating alcohol in any quantity. The use of alcohol in any concentration in an industrial process may be acceptable for technical reasons, but only if viable alternatives are not available. Then, if alcohol has to be used in the production process, then it must be allowed sufficient time to evaporate or the equipment rinse off with potable water to remove any residues of alcohol. There are other types of intoxicating alcohol commonly available, include methanol, isopropyl alcohol, denatured alcohol, and any metallic spirits. These alcohol produce intoxication because of their effect on the brain since they contain mostly ethanol. Typically, short-chain aliphatic alcohols tend to cause intoxication and therefore are not permissible in Islam. Most other alcohol used in the personal care industry are more complex in structure than ethanol and do not conform to the same general formula. And some alcohol-free products may appear to actually contain alcohol, such as cetyl alcohol or benzyl alcohol. But they are permissible as they do not cause intoxication. Benzyl alcohol is produced naturally by many plants and is commonly found in fruits and tea. It is also found in a variety of essential oils, including jasmine and hyacinth. It is used as a bactericide in personal care formulation, and it does not cause intoxication, therefore it is classed as halal. Next is stearyl alcohol, myristal alcohol, and benzyl alcohol and cetyl alcohol are emulsifiers, which means they help the only ingredients in the formulation dissolve in the water fast to give creams a smooth consistency. This could be halal even though the name suggests otherwise, because if ingested, they do not cause intoxication.
Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera. My name is Siti and today I'm going to talk about Halal certification of personal care. Halal manufacture should be about ensuring that the manufacturing processes, equipment or machinery have been cleansed according to Islamic law and final product, as well as the ingredients. Do not come into contact with objectionable ingredients. Halal raw materials and finished products should be stored in designated market base to ensure against cross-contamination with non-halal products. Product packaging that is not contaminated with non-halal products, such as animal-based glue, should also be used. The principle discussed next covers skincare products, toiletries, color cosmetics, personal hygiene products, perfume, and more. However, to monitor and ensure compliance with halal standards, policing in the form of annual halal certification is crucial, including spot checks, finished goods, and retail outlets. There is technology now available to check for porcine and animal DNA in situ. Next, I'm going to talk about certification processing. It is highly recommended that for the cosmetic product to display the halal symbol on its packaging or any marketing literature, it must undergo a certification process by a recognized halal certification body. Certification is a two-part system. The first part involves the submission of all raw materials and formulation to the certification body, along with raw material supply sign, document for each ingredient. Upon approval of ingredient and formulation, the next phase is a site inspection. Following a satisfactory site inspection by a trained auditor, the manufacturer would be issued with an annual certificate of registration, a trading schedule specifying the range of products certified as halal, and annual license to use the halal symbol. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Atiqah Hazmeen, Hygiene 0206. Today I want to present about halal personal hygiene and cosmetic. For small detail, inspection is the outcome should they check the operation to make sure that it's meet halal standard. Besides, section should be imposed dependent on the severity of the non-complaints and recommendation made to remedy any minor non-complaints within a agreed time period. Second, only when satisfactory audit report is obtained should the license to use the halal symbol be admitted, because the manufacturers carries out irresponsible and also obey the law when they're producing goods. Third, additional inspection will need to be undertaken if a new brand is to be added or there any additional additions to the product line. Users do not misuse or buy intentionally. Not only that, inspection will also need to be carried out of following any new manufacturing permits or investigation of quality related complaint regarding the business, so that quality of product and material is also warranty safe and high. Next, they must work to good practice guidelines such as GMP guidelines and operate high standard of hygiene on their premise. The product provided are always clean and well maintained. Not only that, the staff need to be properly trained in halal criteria and follow high standard of personal hygiene, so that staff know how to handle the product in safe manner without contaminating or lazy in doing a job. Lastly, manufacturers need to have a quality management system in place to ensure that halal ingredients and finished domestic products are not contaminated. For example, manufacturers must provide a scanner for prohibited substances so that manufacturers do not order when producing goods. For second small paragraph is staff training. The manufacturers must ensure that those involved in processing halal personal care products are fully trained for the test they are carrying out and aware of halal standards, so that those who process the domestic products can know that technique of separation of material properly without the error of completing the management of the material. Next, they should also have understanding of the importance of maintaining halal integrity through the manufacturing style, a manufacturing cycles, because they need to know how important it is to maintain integrity that needs to be taken seriously and should not be underestimated. For a third small title, segregations, the manufacturer must keep halal and non-halal products separate at all stages of manufacturing and processing in order to ensure the safety of the product for Muslims. Second, it's recommended that halal products are processed in separate areas using a separate equipment that handle only halal products, so that substances that do not damage the material and will be safe to use. Next, if this is not possible for practical reasons, then it is the manufacturer responsible to minimize rise of the contamination by assessing the rise and putting in place adequate control to avoid them, so that manufacturer will be responsible when there is contamination on the product produced or the like. Lastly, for the small subtitles, storage and warehousing. Manufacturer areas and racking should be labeled with the word halal to show that it is for storing halal products only, so that it is easy for those who process the material to the distinguish between halal and non-halal goods. Next, all halal ingredients need to be clearly labeled to avoid accidental contamination in order to facilitate all parties who use the products. Third, there should be sufficient space or ideally a barrier around the halal storage to avoid the accidental contamination, so that prohibited material with the isolated material is not spilled. After that, the staff need to use container and storage bins dedicated to halal ingredient only, because so that ingredients are not mixed. Lastly, the storage need to be cleaned regular and clear record keeps, so that there is no reuse that could contaminate contaminate halal produce or encourage peace. So that promise use are in high demand by customer. That's all for me and thank you.
The main ideas of transporting, firstly, not to combine a halal product with a non-halal product. It is because to prevent contamination, mixing or substitution of halal and non-halal product. Other than this, manufacturers must transport halal goods in closed packaging or container in suitable vehicles, and the vehicles are clean and have been cleaned in ways allowed by the halal standard, and a record details of all collection run and the result of all checks made. Where it is not possible to transport halal product in a spread of vehicles, there needs to be a space of at least 10 cm between the halal and non-halal pallets. The next containment idea are the complexity of the halal certification produce and embrace an eco-ethical philosophy. This is because principle of halal laundry mean just alcohol and pork free, but it encompasses a wholesome concept that embraces a pure and eco-ethical lifestyle. This point is related to with product halal. It is because the demand for halal product is increasing due to the demand from Muslim consumer. Not only the most non-Muslim today also buy halal product because they believe the halal product is more secure because of each ingredients, the way to produce packaging, and also the way of out halal production of the product is a very much expensive. Therefore, halal products are highly granted in quality and the demand is increasing every day. Next, the term eco-ethical means free from animal cruelty, caring for the environment, nor harming one's body by using naturally derived personal care product, and eating natural and organically grown product, considered free from pesticides or ingredients deemed harmful to the body. It is also caring for the body, the environment, and the animal kingdom is the modern take on halal.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Amirulia Hazmeen and my matric number is -M201023. So now I will present about the study case. So the issue that we found in this study case is the issue of halal ingredient in cosmetic product that poses a serious challenge. It remains imperative that the visions of providing the halal label to cosmetic must get approval from JAKIM. Malaysia determinations to set the standard for halal product according to Islamic principle as an expected new effort by JAKIM to bring the credibility of the halal logo for cosmetic. However, how does this issue capture the female Muslim in Malaysia today? And what are the factors involved in shaping the decisions to purchase the halal cosmetic? Therefore, suggestions to enhance the halal cosmetic product in Malaysia are by providing a quality product. This is because a good ingredient in a product will attract consumers to buy it, and thus a manufacturer needs to avoid a product that use animal base. For example, gelatin. As we already know that gelatin is a protein obtained by boiling skin, tendons, ligaments, or bones with water, and the sources of gelatin are mostly from pigs and cows. But the majority of gelatins come from pigs because pig is cheaper and easier to get. However, gelatin from pig is haram at all circumstances in Islam. Not only that, if the cows or other halal animal there is not slaughtered or dead before performing a slaughter, then it is considered as haram. So when we avoiding it, we can protect our faith. Therefore, use a product that contain vegetable ingredient such as vitamin C from orange and By using product that contain a vegetable ingredient, we can avoid being filled with toxic and harsh chemical. Our skin is the largest organ of the body, and if a product affects our skin negatively, we can bet it will definitely affect our overall health. And by switching to a vegan and cruelty-free product, we are opting for skincare product with all natural ingredients that are less likely to have negative side effects and causes harm to us as a consumers. And next is knowing the demand of Muslim female. Each person of us are having a different skin type. For example, dry skin, oily skin, combinations, and sensitive skin. A product characteristic as a key to determine in halal cosmetic conclude that consumer appear hesitant to use halal product if there are no preserved potential benefit and do not suit their lifestyle or culture. Hence, by following the needs of young female nowadays, it will increase the productions of halal product. Furthermore, social influence also plays an important role in suggesting and providing a halal product. Preserve opinion or belief from the closer, artists, and important people to the respondent may help them to build confidence and gain knowledge on the halal cosmetic attributes. However, this is not surprising since Malaysia is a Muslim country with large local Muslim population in which halal products are consumed and more accepted by the societies in Malaysia. And lastly, individual innovativeness. Muslim consumers appear to adopt halal cosmetic based on their level of innovative. Being a young generation, these respondents are found to be more accessible to information and thus consist of innovative consumers who would react proactively towards such new products that are halal. And many Muslims would be more concerned about the presence of non-halal material used in cosmetic products and willing to change their daily routine from using non-halal to halal beauty products. So last but not least is the conclusions for this whole topic and article is that we learn many things regarding the halal cosmetic. For example, about the personal care ingredient, we can find out that there are many ingredients present in the product that we may not know before, and it also might not be easy as we think for every product that they wanted to produce. The main thing that they need to focus on is the ingredients, so there is no non-halal ingredients contained in halal product. Thus, labeling and packaging will help Muslim consumers to check the information and take precautions regarding the product before buying it. Not only that, the manufacturing side also should always focus when producing and choosing ingredients for the product to avoid halal ingredients mixed with non-halal things or anything that could harm us. If these situations happen, then cross-contaminations will occur and it will affect the consumers. Therefore, we suggested using ingredients from only halal sources and guarantee its quality. By using quality and halal sources, it can convince the consumers to buy the product because a product that has a halal certification will cover various important aspects in producing a product such as the ingredient used in the product, the method of preparations, packaging, transferring, and also the level of hygiene that practiced in every production. And lastly, certifications processing. In terms of accessibility, the halal product is acknowledged by the halal logo on the product label, which is gained through the halal certifications and assessment processing. The certification is not only focused on the food production, but also on hygiene and cosmetic productions, which are also important. This is because if the product has an halal certificate, the halal logo is playing an important role as we can differentiate between halal and non-halal product. The reason for the growth in demand for halal cosmetic is simply to meet the needs and preference of Muslim consumers. The demand for halal cosmetic product today is rapidly increasing because consumers are become more conscious and knowledgeable about halal. Hence, this call for assurance that the product is not only safe and high quality, but it is also expected to be produced and processed in compliance of Sharia law. And that's all from our group. Thank you.